How's it going, guys? I hope you're having a good day. The sun's out, and it's looking like it's going to be a good week for Arsenal. So I'm going to start this video off with Ethan Waneri. Now, the demands of a modern day teenager. Remember, he's only 18. He's just turned 18 in, was it March? Something around then. So this is about his contract renewal. Now, if the rumours are to be true, apparently Ethan Waneri has asked his agent, the team around him, Arsenal effectively, that in order for him to extend his contract, he needs guarantees that he's going to be playing a lot of games next season. Not just playing, that obviously means starting games. Now, if that is to be true, I think it's, how does that old saying go? You're getting too big for your own boots. I think that fits in pretty well because Ethan Waneri, don't get me wrong, is going to be a superstar. Hopefully at Arsenal. But for an 18-year-old to be demanding game time, to me, I don't think you've earned the right to be holding Arsenal ransom at 18 years old. You've done nothing yet, mate. You've not won us any honours, and you're not going to go down in history as it stands right now. You've scored a few goals for us when you've been called upon. You've obviously shown the potential that you've got with us, but to be asking to be starting and getting guaranteed game time, you're playing for Arsenal, mate. You're not playing for Ipswich. You're not playing for Sunderland. You're not playing for Tottenham, where you're guaranteed game minutes. You're playing for Arsenal. Look, don't get me wrong. When you've been called upon, you've been great. And you've got to earn that right. You're not a Saka yet. You're not an Odigard yet. You're not a Saliba. You're not a Gabriel. You're not a Martin Zubimendi. You've made progress, you've moved a few blocks, but you've got to move mountains. This is Arsenal. Now, obviously, our identity has been killed over the last 2 decades or so, but the last couple of seasons, it has been coming back. And you've got to be pretty damn good to be starting for Arsenal these days. You have. Now, look, you're ideally a number 10 playing in the centre, where Odigard is at the minute. Now, for me, Odigard starts over you day and night. That's no disrespect to Ethan Waneri, by the way, guys, but Odigard is experienced. He's been around the block. And although he's had a poor season last season, he will improve. And next season will be probably, or it's got to be, his standout season if we're going to win the title. Now, you can't disregard the ability Odigard has on his day. The chances he creates, the ability to press from the front, his shots, his assists, the chances he creates when he does turn up. Odigard is a complete player. Now, Ethan Waneri will play a lot of games, don't get me wrong, but nobody's guaranteed minutes. Not even Odigard, not even Saka, nobody. It's about rotation, and Arteta hopefully has got to manage the squad effectively. And if he does, then Ethan Waneri will start a lot of games. He'll more than likely start most of the games in the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup. Look, last season he played a total of 37 games and he scored 9 goals. 4 goals in the league, 3 in the Carabao Cup and 2 in the Champions League. Don't forget he scored against like Man City and some good teams in there. So look, Ethan Waneri is going to be a top player for Arsenal. I think he will sign that contract eventually. He's only got a year left, I believe, and you've got teams like Chelsea, Man City, who are sniffing and obviously want to take him up. They've even wanted to add Ethan Waneri, or they've asked about him during talks with the Madueke signing, which for me is a bit cheeky. They've even asked for Max Dowman. So look, he's got to keep that motivation. If he knows he's a starter right now at 18 years, he's going to get complacent and he's not going to have the career that everyone thinks he will have. It's about game management and not running him to the ground. Competition is healthy. But like I say, he will be a massive player for us. He will sign that contract. I can guarantee you that. There's no way Ethan Waneri goes to Chelsea or goes to another Premier League club. That will not happen. If that happens, that's just, honestly, I'm not even going to make a comparison. Because the comparison I make, listen, let's just leave it as that. Ethan Waneri will sign a contract, but if he is saying to his agent, or his agents are filling his head with, he's got to make more demands, and these kind of demands where he's got to start games. Listen, mate, you've done nothing for the club yet. All you've done is wear the shirt and kick a ball a few times. That's it. You've done nothing, mate. Nobody has in the last few years. We've not won a title, so you're not going to go down in history. So for us, you've done nothing. You're not Thierry Henry. You're not Dennis Bergkamp. You're not Patrick Vieira. So if the rumours are true, pipe down a little bit, kid. You're 18 years old. You've got a lot to prove. You've got a lot to do to earn that right. You've done nothing yet. Absolutely nothing. And you've got no right to hold Arsenal ransom like that if that is what you're doing. Like I said, if that is what you're doing. Because a lot of stuff that comes out in the media is bullshit. But we don't know. I just want to say as well, Arteta has handled Ethan Nwaneri's minutes exceptionally well. The way he's come in and out of the team, I think Arteta's got it spot on. And the fact that he wants to have more competition, he wants to protect him and wants to protect every player and have that ability to manage the squad effectively next season. And that's why he's adding in attacking players. So, look, he played 26 games in the league last season. Next season, he might even play 30 because there is going to be a lot of rotation and a lot of movement. He could play on that right where Saka plays. Even if Madueke comes in, he will play in the centre. And Odigard will obviously come in and out of the team as well. There's a lot of minutes to be played there for Arsenal next season. So that's it really. I think he will end up signing the contract. Let me know what you think. Me personally, I don't like that stuff when you're holding my football club ransom and demanding our club to do this and do that when you're just a teenager who's done absolutely nothing for the club yet. I just wanted to get that out there. So look, hopefully he does sign on soon, like Lewis Skelly, following his footsteps, etc. And just sign on the dotted line, mate. Just sign on that dotted line as soon as possible because you will end up doing it. So just do it rather sooner than later. So look, just want to add as well, Odigard will be confirmed over the next 24 hours, I'm pretty sure. Victor Gyökeres, there's a bit of a delay in that. Apparently there's a 5 million difference in price where Arsenal want to pay it in bonuses, but Sporting Lisbon want it guaranteed. So it will get done, the Gyökeres signing, but it's probably looking likely towards the end of the week. But who knows? Might get a bombshell in the next couple of hours. We might do. So look, I'm going to update you throughout the week. Hopefully I have more videos out. And I'll catch you on the next one as usual. See you in a bit.